Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. And yeah, we're gonna be working on the Beamer here. The Beamer that's kind of never ending here. It's all good, it's all fun. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be changing out this gasket. Well, first we're gonna see and inspect what's going on here, but most likely we're gonna be changing this gasket. I got this gasket from fcpeuro.com. It's supposed to be pretty good, high quality. It's about $20, which is really cheap considering. So we're gonna go ahead and start here, and the reason why I'm changing this out is because, see, I don't know if I can get in there, but there's a ugly smell that happens, and it's a smoky smell, and it looks like there's some leaks here, whatnot. So I'm trying to. I changed this out before. I don't think I did a good job because about a couple hundred miles later, it still smells and stinks. So I'm gonna be changing it out again. One thing that I do recommend on this, because I've noticed for sure, is this little piece right here. I don't know what it's called, but I'm gonna see if I can link the part on Amazon. We might have to replace that. I'm gonna try to see. Hopefully this is, because this is replaced already, but I'm gonna try to see if I can do without it. So let's go ahead and stick around and see how we're gonna do this. Alright, so this is going to take a little bit here. I'd say probably about an hour, but we're just going to try to go ahead and start here. I'm going to start removing some of the bigger pieces here, and I'm going to obviously fast forward this part and go from there. So I probably won't say much. So let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and start removing some stuff here. We have a 16 millimeter here. Looks like a 15 on this side. 15 here. We're gonna need to remove some of this stuff here. I would say, you're just gonna have to find with your own little socket sets, see what you got, what you need to remove. This is a, no, that's not an 8. You're gonna remove all the piping basically, so that's a 7. This is probably a 6. So I know this is not good to leave them on there, but I'm just doing it for y'all's purpose here. What else do we need here? This is 12. Oh, this is like a 10. Yeah, so here we go. We got a 10 here. We got a 6 here. 7 here. Yeah, so it's very important that you're gonna need one of these. This is a Pittsburgh e-socket. It's like a little weird little, I don't know, star set kind of thing. And I believe you need the size 10, the E10, which goes into basically everything else here. So I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and remove this, and it's gonna be pretty fast forward. All right, this is out. Three sixteenths. T27. Man. Whew. That was tough. Alright guys, so man, that's a pain in the butt. Let me show you what I did. Obviously take off the Torx that were all here, but there was also a couple in the back here, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4 towards the back, and then yeah, those are pretty hard. Let me see if I can show you here. It's very hard to see, but they're there. Anyways, I did kind of tear this part right here. We'll have to figure out how that's gonna go back in, but that's it. I'm just gonna inspect to see where was it leaking, and it seems like. Let me see if I can take it off here. Alright. See how it looks. So it looks like it was leaking right here, at least it was pulling here a bit. Towards the back, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, but this is dirty. It's kind of hard to see where it was actually leaking, but I'm gonna go ahead and clean it, wipe it down, see what I can clean. Now just be very careful because this is your oil. I mean, it's advisable that once you start to put things back together, to make an oil change just to make sure everything's out, or at least as best as possible. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and go from there. Oh, by the way, this is the old one, the old gasket. So I'm gonna inspect the old gasket to see where it was actually coming out or whatever. Yeah, there's. All right. So we decided to go ahead and use a crankcase from Amazon, because the one I have is very full of sludge, and I think I'd rather just have brand new. I did compare it, and it seems very the same thickness, and the plastic looks very good. The only thing is I did use the FCP Euro gasket because the gasket that they provide is not that great. I mean, it seems like it'll be fine, but I want to have better confidence in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and install a new gasket, and then the actual crankcase here. So we're gonna go ahead and install it slowly. I went ahead and put the gasket already on there, and I pressed it, as much as I could, so that way when I do put it, it doesn't fall on me. So this is the hardest part of all, because I mean, if you don't get this right, I mean, you're probably gonna have some leaks like I did. But let's see if we can get this going here and go from there. So, let's see here. And sorry for the light, guys, but it's just already evening, and you know how it goes. So I'm gonna pop this up here a little bit. I guess this is the crappy part because I don't want the stupid gasket to fall apart. Make sure you have all connections out of the way. So we're gonna somewhat in there, and then just make sure, like I said, nothing's in the way here. This is the fun part. I have to kind of wiggle it in there. All right. And slowly getting in there. Making sure that your screw holes match here. something is holding me here. Pushing it down. Let's see what it is. Okay, it's the shield on the gasket here. I mean the shield on the exhaust. I'm gonna use a flathead to push it out of here. Come on. There we go. Alright. I just went around it. And hopefully we have a good seat here. Alright. So far so good here. Oh man, I just realized there's 2 screws missing on here. Dang it. I'll have to check that out. Might need to bring over some screws from the other crankcase here and put in there. So there's 2 screws missing here. So that's obviously something I'm gonna have to bring up to the seller. But other than that, find out what your torque setting is. I'm gonna find out right now because I don't know what it is, and just basically put everything back in reverse, guys. It's kind of tough, but I mean, it takes some time. That's what you really need is time. So and then you got to bring over the crankcase from the other one. But other than that, easy money. This could cost you over $1,000 probably, and now we're good under $100 or about $120 and about 3 or 4 hours of time. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, take you guys out.